How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be reviewing a MOC designed by LucSoleBricks. It combines two of the Paz Vizsla versus Moff Gideon battle sets. And I really think LucSoleBricks did a good job of expanding the set, because looking at the set that Lego itself made, it felt very small, and expanding upon it just makes it look more menacing and big, and you can do a lot with it. Because looking at this, I think it looks good, but I think the proportion of it just looks very small, and I really wish they had another turret on the other side, because one turret and a door just looks kind of goofy to me. But overall, I really think LucSoleBricks' MOC of the set, combining two of the set, looks terrific. These are the spare pieces I had left from after building the set, which isn't a lot. He tries his best to utilize majority of the pieces given to him, but overall, I'm very pleased with it. Again, it's similar to the original. It has a lot of, how do I say this? A lot of building techniques used in this MOC that he created come from the original. And again, it's simple to build. It's not too complicated. My favorite part of this build was designing the floor. It feels, not the floor, like basically the base of it feels very strong. Well designed. I really liked it. It looks clean. It looks very, doesn't look bad. I actually like it. It looks way cool. Then we go to the side. As you can see, from these two sets in comparison, that he kind of, I would say, gives the little room right here more space, because when looking at him, it's kind of like, what is this? Is this like a overarching pathway or something? Just doesn't look finished to me right here. But when you look at his build, it looks finished. As you can see, very well detailed. Well, not very well detailed inside, but it has like an interior somewhat in there with the control panel piece. I don't know if you can see it, right there. And I felt like that was applied well. Another thing, I felt like this design really, this is where I really fell in love with this MOC. It's probably the doorway. Sure, it uses the same building techniques as the original, but I just felt like this is how it should be. It's wide, it's long, two turrets on the top. I think it's very well made. There's not much I can go into detail about this set. It's literally two of the same sides. Literally, when building this set, there's a lot of repetitiveness, and there's not much to talk about it, honestly, because it's all repetitive, it's all the same, and it's simplistic as well, which it kind of like, I enjoy building this, I like the set. It makes like a great display piece. You can have figures fighting there. You can use it as a MOC, as like an entranceway, as the rebels or the Empire trying to blow this up to get into their own base and stuff, which I'm going to use it in a MOC. That's why I built, two of them, because it's going in a MOC later that I'm working on. But overall, this build is just nice. I do have a couple of problems with it. The stickers, personally, I kind of have an issue not using stickers, because it's kind of like, aren't they gonna degrade if I don't use them or something? Or, I'm just like, I don't want to keep them there. So I feel like applying the stickers to this set makes it look way better. Doesn't make it look dull or anything, because as you can see, I applied the original stickers to the top. Again, makes it pop more. I feel like the display, the light cruiser display piece, I applied the sticker there, makes it look good. The archways, as you can see, I applied the sticker on both sides. And then when you look at the door right here, you can see the sticker right there. Makes it look way better. And then I applied applied both stickers on both sides right there, so it doesn't look as bad. But overall, I would say I did enjoy building this set. Whoa, did I mess that up? 1 second. Let me put this. But overall, yeah, I did enjoy building this. Though there's another issue I have with it as well, is that you have to pay, I think, €5 to get the instructions for this MOC, which to me personally, I'm kind of against, but I can see, you know, the argument, like, people want to get paid for the designs and stuff, but I generally feel like, and someone pointed this out to me on a Discord, it's like, bro, you're just combining two of the same sets, you know, there's nothing unique about this, you know, and they kind of have a point, I guess, when looking at it and building it, it kind of felt like that too. So again, I'm not trying to bash LucSoleBricks, but I just feel like, you know, I feel like you shouldn't be charging for something this simple and kind of repetitive, you know. I feel like if this was like something way, like he has another MOC I saw him build where it requires 4 of these sets, and it's kind of like a towering, it looks like the entrance to Jabba's palace, kind of. It has like there's like a big tower here that has 4 like floors on it, which again, I could see someone charging for that because that's unique and different. For me personally, this is just kind of like the guy pointed out, you know, it's like there's nothing unique about it, but I think there's a lot of thought process into it, and I really enjoyed building it, and it looks nice. I can't wait to display some figures there fighting to crack that door open, and you know, the turrets just sniping people and stuff. I think it looks good. It looks like a good, if you're trying to build a MOC, I really feel like the creativity can use this. This build itself is limitless because you can use this for the Rebels, you can use this for the Empire, you can use this in Clone Wars, you can use this, you know, the possibilities are endless. You know, it's not just formulated into the Mandalorian show itself. But yeah, overall, I'd rate this like a solid 9 out of 10. I mean, there's a lot of, there's nothing negative to say about it. I feel like everything is held up nicely, you know. Everything's well structured. Nothing's falling apart. Everything's consistent. You know, it looks sleek. It looks sexy. It doesn't look, there's no eyesore, you know, mishaps. I mean, looking at the back of it, it looks nice. You can put minifigures here, you know, touching the control panels, controlling the turret. Like I said, you can extend this longer if you guys are more creative than I am, and have figures waiting out here before the door explodes. I don't know. I really like this. That's why I fell in love with it. But yeah, there's not a lot of negative. There's not a lot of negative effects of this MOC. That sorry, I gotta apologize. I gotta remember your name again, because the designer, LucSoleBricks, made for this. But yeah, I'd rate it, yeah, 9 out of 10 is cool. I can't wait to see more of what he builds, because there's some things I've seen of him that really caught my eye, and I really hope people should go support him, you know, because I think this is terrific. But anyway, I mean, that's it for this review. Until next time, you know, I apologize if I'm being repetitive too, and because I'm like kind of working on reviewing Lego sets because I have a lot, and you know, I'm not used to reviewing Lego sets like that, you know, but I mean, I'm gonna work on it. But anyway, hope you guys like this video. Until next time, see you later. Peace.